Alright, so ready? I'm doing a video on this rear axle drive for a 38cc. I got the parts all in pieces because I'm trying to figure out the problem of this. You see how there's so much play right here? I put the bolt inside of here and torqued it down. But the funny thing about this is that when you tighten this sits crooked like that. And for some reason, the bolt right here sits flat and it doesn't sit crooked. But when you loosen it, it straightens out. But for some reason, there's just so much play in this that I can't even take this off. Look at how my question is, how do I take this part off, the bell housing from the rear axle drive transmission kit on a 38cc? So what I'm trying to figure out is that there's just so much play. It's just too much play. And what's weird is that there's no way of taking it off. It just doesn't come off. It spins, but it doesn't come off. I took off the nut. Here's the nut that's holding it. But I can't take off the housing. I've tried to pull it, and that doesn't work. I try to some way push this in and screw this out, but that doesn't work. Look at, there's just so much play. And then look at, I push it back in. It's supposed to be like that, but when I tighten it down, it ends up crooked again. It's like, regardless if I tighten it down, this play is still there. There's no way of fixing there's no way of fixing this play that it has, which is, let me hold it. It's hard to maneuver the camera while I'm doing this. So the play that it has, there's no way of fixing it. It's like, I don't know how else to explain it. It has this play to it. I have to hold both of my hands. Here you go. Holding both of the hands so I can show you how much play it really has. Alright, so I'm doing this. As I'm doing this, there's still play. Okay, so this is outwards, right? See how it's outwards? Then I maneuver it back in. Okay? Now, look at, I'm literally tight. And there's still play. And it's all the way pushed in. It spins. It spins. There's, even with the nut there and tightened down all the way, look at how much play there is. That's design built from the factory. There's just play. You see that play? There's still play even though I'm literally holding this. You can see the play. You see what I'm talking about? That little bit of play can do a lot to your engine. That's why I'm recommending, and look at, I recommend not to get this. See how it's going in? Let me tighten it. For some reason, you can't tighten this out. There's no way of, it just doesn't come off. It's not doable. It's not gonna work that way. It's just, let me show you. Do you see that? See how it sits crooked? There's just no way of fixing this. Not sure how to fix this part. It just sits crooked. some reason it's not, I don't know what to do. To be honest, I'm just done dealing with this bell housing. I can't even take it off. I tried to pry it out. There's no way of taking the bell housing to figure out how to fix the inside. That's it. I need help with this. See this? There's no problem with this part. This part was built nice. They built this part with no play. Oh, well, there's a little bit of play there. But that's fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't design these things. But this play doesn't affect me. What affects me is that play, because this play affects how my motor's clutch is gonna spin. This play just affects how my chain is gonna react inwards or out. There's just so much play. Why do these? This is fine. I don't have no problem with the play in here. I have the problem with the play in this guy. This is my problem. It's playing there. I tightened it down. It still doesn't sit right. It's there's something wrong with it. I just want to know how to take this off. I need to take that off. I need to see what goes underneath and what's the problem inside of it. But I can't take this bell housing off without hurting it.